Hey everyone, I'm Big John and welcome to another episode of the Diz Ability Show. So, Star Wars Day is this Wednesday. So this week I thought I'd talk to you about how to have the perfect Star Wars Day at the parks. Well, first of all, if you have like $1 billion, you can spend one perfectly aboard the Galactic Star Cruiser. But for the rest of us, of course, you're gonna want to be at Hollywood Studios because that's where all the Star Wars stuff is. Of course, you can start things off by riding Star Tours, or you can just head straight to Galaxy's Edge, spend the whole day there. And there's so much to do at Galaxy's Edge. You can, in addition to riding the Falcon and Rise of the Resistance, you can also build your own lightsabers in Savi's workshop. And build your own droid at the Droid Depot. And on some nights, there are also some meetups planned by fans, lightsaber meetups where people go at night, build lightsabers, and then go around the land doing lightsaber duels with other people, and it looks kind of fun, something I might do if I were a local, and I'm not really heavy on the food at Galaxy's Edge. So if you're planning a good Star Wars day, make sure it fits how you want to spend it. Because many people with disabilities have trouble with different things when it comes to stuff like this. Whether it's the sound of the lightsabers or the craziness of the crowds. Plan it accordingly, and may the Force be with you. So anyway, that's my tip. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions on how to do Disney for people with disabilities, and I'll make sure it gets into a future episode. Now it's time for this week's Top 5. So, keeping with the Star Wars theme, Disney Plus has so many great Star Wars shows in addition to the movies. So this week, we're going to cover my top 5 Star Wars shows. Number 5, Star Wars Rebels. The animated series takes place in the events between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. Features on young Jedi Ezra Bridger joining a group of rebels fighting against the Empire. And it really shows that Obi-Wan and Yoda weren't the only Jedi that survived the Purge. Sorry, I'm speaking Star Wars, folks, for the non-Star Wars fans. Alright, number 4, The Clone Wars. Star Wars The Clone Wars. Because it really shows in depth of the war taking place between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. And the final season, which aired on Disney Plus, showed some stuff that tied into Revenge of the Sith, which was kind of cool. So, because we got to see how Ahsoka survived the Purge, which was pretty cool. because it is now canon to the story. Number 3, one that also ties into that part of the film now, Star Wars The Bad Batch. Now, it is about a group of clones with mutated genetics. So it's kind of like where X-Men meets Star Wars. And they're just trying to avoid the Empire. One of their own has joined the Empire, and it made them a huge target on their backs. Especially with a little girl on their team, a young female clone, Omega. Sorry if I'm spoiling any of this for those who haven't watched it yet. But it is a very fun and entertaining series. You should be getting season 2 any time now. Number 2, Mandalorian. Now, of course, Mando, of course, has become a household name for the Star Wars fans, or Din Djarin, as other people who, that's his real name for those who don't know. And it's very cool. Can't wait for season 3. I think Christopher Lloyd's going to be a part of it. I can't wait for that. And of course, let's be honest here. Most of you guys are just going to watch it for Grogu. Let's be honest about that right now. Am I right? Of course I'm right. And finally, number 1, Book of Boba Fett. That's right. Boba has taken Jabba's throne. Actually, he took Bib Fortuna's throne, who took Jabba's throne. But you know what I mean. And it really shows that how Boba has gone from a bad guy to sort of a good guy. We saw his epic fight with Cad Bane. I don't think he's really dead because he didn't knock out his breathing thing. Another spoiler, I'm sorry. And for a good chunk of the series, it felt like Mandalorian season 3.2.5, because there was a whole episode about Mando in Boba's series, which is kind of odd. And Boba made a cameo in the following episode of his own show, which featured Luke, Grogu, and Ahsoka, which was awesome because Luke talking to Ahsoka, as a Star Wars fan, I couldn't be any happier. But anyway, let me know in the comments what your favorite Star Wars show is. Now, leaving the Star Wars stuff right now, Disney has announced that the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party will be returning August 12th. A lot of people said that it wasn't going to come back. Many people thought Boo Bash was permanent. But Not So Scary is indeed returning, which means return of the Boo to You Parade, return of the Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular, which is very entertaining. And with that entertainment and coming back, you know what I have to say right now. I have to say it. I'm going to keep saying it till it happens. Hashtag save the citizens of Hollywood. I'm going to keep saying it till it happens. I'm still waiting. But anyway, feels great that I really like that they're bringing back Not So Scary this year, because it gives me hope that they'll bring back the Very Merry Christmas Party this year. We'll find out more about that this summer, I'm sure. Or knock on wood. And stay tuned for more details on that. So anyway, that's this week's show. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions on how to do Disney for people with disabilities. And I'll make sure it gets into a future episode. For this week's shoutouts, make sure you check out Nate, a.k.a. Paging Mr. Morrow. He is currently across the country at Disneyland. Make sure you check out his videos. Also, make sure you check out Brian and Amanda. They do amazing live streams from the parks each and every week. Some great daytime live streams. Make sure you check them out. Speaking of Disneyland, if you want the Disneyland perspective of things, in addition to Paging Mr. Morrow's recent videos, make sure you check out our friends over at Fresh Baked Disney. They do all things Disneyland. Make sure you check them out. Also, make sure you check out Pete McDivitt of the Pete McDivitt Show. He talks about Disney and sports stuff. And he's helping me out till I get to 1,000. And for the latest Disney news and gossip, make sure you check out WDW Magazine. If you haven't subscribed yet to the Big John Network, what in the Walt Disney World are you waiting for? And ding the bell for notifications so you never miss a second of the fun. And until next time, may the mouse be with you.